Hey, I'm Andy, and welcome to Rock, Roll, and Red Plaid. All right, we are back at it again on the Rock, Roll, and Red Plaid podcast. And somebody asked me how I was doing today. I said, not bad, pretty good. That's a segue! Not bad, pretty good is with us today. How are you guys?
What's good? We're good. What's good?
Can we get a round of introductions on who does what and who is who in this band here?
Sure. Okay. What's up? I'm Robbie Rowe. I play guitar. I'm a vocalist, and I love these people.
Very good.
I am Katie Voltes. I am the lead female vocalist, and I am basically the resident hairstylist and nail painter.
True.
Everybody needs one.
I'm Dennis Collins. I'm a guitarist, vocalist, and I'm also designer, artist. I designed the shirt you see right here.
Right on, right on.
Yeah, I go by J Vibe. I drum. I also rap a little bit, but I mainly drum. I only
Cool.
drum. I don't rap. I only drum.
You beatbox? You beatbox?
Yeah.
There you go.
My name's Casey Surgeon. I'm the bassist, and I deal with all the money and all the financial.
Where's
He's
the
like,
resident
"Put that bucket right now."
resident banker,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I should have one.
So, ins and outs, I like to talk about like when I have a new artist on who I've never had before. Tell me anything and everything we need to know about this band and anything you want everybody to know who's going to watch this. How'd you guys start?
The origin story, please.
Yeah.
Yes, I love it.
So, okay, so
Are we starting this with on the fathers?
we're starting with the fathers.
Yeah.
So my
Oh.
father, Jared's father, Casey's father, they were all friends. They all played music together. It was Chuck and it was Casey's dad. What's your dad's name?
Mark.
Mark. It was Chuck and Mark, and then my dad, Chris. So their dads play together, our dads play together, Chris and Chuck. And then growing up, they all played music together. They all had different bands. And we grew up kind of like knowing of each other, but not really knowing each other. And then it came to a point where I was making music on my own as Robbie Rowe.
Mhm.
J Vibe was making his own music as J Vibe. And him and I got together one day and we were like, we should record something, maybe write something down, maybe like just get in the studio, whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
And it culminated into him being like, I'm actually a drummer too. Like I've been drumming, and I was like, oh, okay. So we started jamming out. Katie started singing along with us because she's got a beautiful singing voice. She leads that microphone with such grace. It's amazing. And then we had Casey come through. Casey knows Jared. Jared and I were playing together. I met Casey through them. We started playing together. It was just it was a great synergy, and we grew from there. And then it came to find out I started working at a cafe. I worked at a cafe in Danvers, Kathmandu. Shout out Kathmandu. Yep, we know that. We know that.
It's like right there.
Exactly. So it turns out that Dennis here worked at another one of the Kathmandus in Danvers.
Mhm.
I worked at the one on Maple Street. There was one day where Dennis and I worked a shift together. Before that, our boss was like, "You guys would love each other. You guys should work together. Like, you guys should jam out together." So we met. We instantly clicked. It was an instant friendship. And I was like, "Dude, you got to come meet the rest of the group." So we had a little couple jams together. The whole vibe started working. We had a show, and Dennis was killed it throughout the whole show. So we were like, Dennis is on, man.
Obviously.
Yeah, Dennis is on.
Obviously, he shreds.
Yeah. And ever since then, I feel like our chemistry and just like our star power on stage has really blossomed.
Yeah.
And our
We're real
friendship,
tight.
yeah, like
Like me and Katie being engaged.
exactly, yeah, yeah.
That's
So,
how I really was brought in. I'm engaged to J Vibe.
Okay.
And I literally sing in the shower, I sing at the store, I sing freaking everywhere. And I do karaoke. I love the karaoke.
There you
And
go.
so he was like, you got a really good voice. You should be doing something with that. I was like, me?
Me, old little old me.
No. But I did, and it's taken a little bit of nausea, a couple anxiety attacks, but I got on the stage and they made it so easy. They're so warm and welcoming and
Yeah.
friendly. They're all genuinely super amazing guys, except for Casey. He's a little shady.
I-
A bit.
be feisty.
He's our canceled culture in the corner.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah,
It's the classic bass player, though.
And also he just looks innocent, but
No.
My question is why can any of my bass players never be stereotypical bass players? None of the bass players I've worked with.
Yeah.
Sorry, Alex.
You're right.
No, but you know what? It's just funny because we were mentioning off air that I had just had Andy Brobst on the podcast too. We were talking about band camaraderie, and you got to be able to get along because if you're going to be able to, roll from city to city or whatever you're doing, even if it's on a smaller scale, you, the hour of showtime or half hour or whatever is like however so much in a day of the rest of the 24 hours you got to be able to get along, otherwise the little things are going to creep up. It's like I can't believe his feet smell like that again or whatever else, or we may have struck a chord here,
The gas. The gas.
And just doesn't say a freaking word, and then you smell it.
Like, like, don't
Yeah.
Now we know it's
Yeah.
always easy and the healthy eating.
Cruciferous vegetable night. No. Anyways, yeah. How for those who haven't heard Not Bad Pretty Good, how would you describe musically what you guys do?
Jared?
Yeah, so we're a mix of things. So me and Robbie both do solo hip hop, hip hop is definitely like an inspiration for the band, and a lot of our originals are like funky hip hop driven, jazzy jam band style
Hmm.
with a
Yeah.
heavy focus on crowd engagement.
Mm-hmm.
And then we do a lot of covers as well, and we mix all of it together. A lot of our covers are like Alanis Morissette, Fleetwood Mac. We do some of the Yeah Yeah Yeahs, Sublime, some
Yep.
others,
Muse.
fun Muse.
Yeah,
Yeah, we kind of like
Muse.
we try to do a lot of crowd friendly songs that not a lot of the other bands are playing.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
songs
Hmm.
That you're gonna know and like have
and
fun
that
saying.
differentiate ourselves in a little bit that way. But
Yeah.
we
When
all
we're doing our original songs too, we make them more into like a jammy kind of groovy
mhm.
rock song.
Yeah.
Not just a hip hop.
No, right.
It's kind of depending on the crowd, because if we have a smaller crowd, we're gonna play to that crowd. If it's a bigger
Mm.
crowd, we'll play to that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So a lot of our
Good point.
original songs we can kind of like
Yeah, you can.
jump
Yeah.
around a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Some people don't realize that, playing to a crowd is not a bad thing. You got to be able to, read the room,
Right.
Like a lot of our original songs, we can play to like if there's only 5 people in the crowd, we're gonna play to those 5 people just the same as amount as 1,000 people in the
Right.
crowd.
Right, yeah.
We're gonna play it as like a genre what everyone in the crowd is grooving to, and what
Yeah.
if the crowd is not grooving to what we're doing, we're gonna switch it up a little
Yeah.
bit. Them all
You have to. Otherwise, you're not going to succeed,
That's part of
And-
seeing them dance and have fun.
And he knows groove.
Yeah.
The bass player knows the
Oh,
groove.
you must.
Yeah.
Like when I have worked with Billy Sheehan, the bass player, he's been on my last record, and I'm sorry, I hate to name drop, but you don't name drop in the music business when you're working with people, Um, on my last album, I had Billy Sheehan on bass, and the drummer from Korn was on.
Cool.
So, not as far as I'm concerned, the baddest rhythm section on the planet. And the reason why is because they play off each other. And
Mhm.
they serve the song at the same time. It says, what does the song need? Does it need all of this stuff, or is it just a simple beat, you know?
Right.
And that's the space. He talked about the space between the notes, and then I'm like, oh, we're getting esoteric here, you know?
Really.
No, but it's a thing.
Mhm.
That's why
Yeah,
Dennis joined right in. It was like it was such an easy flow in
Right.
because he'll
yeah,
step out when he needs to, and it's not
yeah,
sound.
Mhm.
yeah,
And when he jumps back in, it's like it's
Yeah,
that beautiful.
just the
noise.
conversation of like two guitars, it just adds another dynamic to the jams and
Yeah.
like
hundred
Like,
percent, hundred
every time
percent.
it's like they always sound a little different. Like we just listen to each other play. Like that's really
Yeah, it
They have
feels,
chemistry on and off stage.
Yeah.
Really.
yeah, it feels like that was captured perfectly when you guys did that Rusted Root cover from the, I think from
Yes.
Matilda. Is that the one?
Yes.
Uh,
The Matilda. Yeah.
I am of that generation,
Yo,
but
actually making
It's
pancakes.
like all of us, a
is
lot
that
of
the scene? Oh, anyways, but the point being that song lends itself to such a fun atmosphere.
for me.
Yeah, Ice Age.
Oh
Yeah.
right. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. That's true too.
Yeah.
Uh I
Yes,
can't do the Sid voice. Is that close enough?
you have it.
Yeah.
Yes, you did.
It's the same as some other character. It's like how if you listen close enough, Bart Simpson and SpongeBob are just an octave apart.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Oh
Think about
yeah.
it. Think about it.
Oh my God.
um
But
who
it's still a good song though. That like
yeah.
it invokes
Yeah.
nostalgia, and it's like so.
Yeah.
That one's really fun, I feel like, for all of us because it keeps a great groove.
It's a good, also a good example of songs that like, I feel we chose because it partially represents like what we want to bring to the table is like
Yeah.
almost like a nostalgia feel,
Mhm.
almost like, we're all kind of from that generation that all
Hmm.
grew up with those types of things. So it's a cool thing to
Yeah.
bring it to a crowd where it's like, especially nowadays, it's like a lot of the crowd is our age. So to have every
Yeah.
bar or the room singing along to these nostalgic
Yep.
things, it's like, I don't know,
Yeah.
it brings something different to the table and makes me super happy on the
Yeah.
inside.
See that's the thing. Like it feels like, people are still searching for the next thing. Even popular bands now are covering songs and making it their own. Like just today of recording, I don't know if you know the group Electric Callboy, they put out a Sum 41 cover and it's incredible.
Really?
But it's different. You
I
can
Yeah.
love
totally
that though. Like when you can take it and make it your own type
yeah.
deal.
And yeah. Go ahead. Sorry.
I'm saying there's like an element of that where we do be trying to like, put our own spin on the covers that we do too at the same time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
make them
Yeah.
And figuring out how to do that because we're still learning as we go and it's not a set in stone thing. So it like the song kind of develops into what it's supposed to be.
Right.
You know what I mean? I feel
certain songs like we just lean into each other's like strengths and like I feel like a lot of this
Yeah.
it kind of just naturally like we know when a song works for everyone in the band. Like there's
Right.
always
And when
just
it
that little
doesn't,
moment.
and when to step away from a song.
No,
Oh,
that's
God.
so true though.
Yeah.
Some people don't know that. Some people
Yeah,
try and
exactly.
hold on to it for dear life. And I remember sorry, there's something on my screen here. Not screen, but right in front of my desk here. I'm OCD. Never mind. Uh, uh, I feel like a cat, you know. But I remember in one of my old bands, we were rehearsing one of our originals. It's an original, and we were trying to make it work. And we wound up inadvertently playing Brain Stew by Green Day, like straight into it. Like it was one of those things where it was far too easy to just go to that place. And we were looking at each other like, when did that happen?
Right? I love that melting into another song. That's so
And
impressive.
not even realizing that you're doing it. And it's just something like that.
That was so many
Um,
Yeah.
originals
Well,
too.
a lot of
Like,
stuff happens is we play a cover and then by the end of it we just are just jamming and then
Yeah.
yeah,
a lot of like stuff
That
comes together,
transition.
too, like,
And ideas.
and we would feel like
Yeah,
just
so
finish and be
fun.
like, damn, we should have recorded that. Like,
Oh,
I hate when that
It
happens.
happens all the time. Sometimes our best stuff is when we're not recording.
Yep.
And like,
And then you
fun.
got to be like, well, you should have been there. It's like,
Yeah.
you know.
Moment thing too, though. Like we're all just so focused on what we're doing, and in the
Yeah.
moment, we're just like we like it doesn't need to be captured. But then afterwards, we're like,
Ooh,
damn
that
it.
was good.
Probably should have been. Yeah.
Imagine how cool it'd be if it was
It's like, yeah,
captured.
even
Well,
if
yeah. I mean, like,
Yeah.
exactly.
So it's just
Yeah.
playing all together, and oh, Dennis is gonna pick up a solo. Then we'll go
Yeah.
down and bring up the volume again, and now Robbie's doing a solo. It's just
Yeah.
all listening to each other in practice, and then. So did anyone record that?
no.
Never. Never. Who are I know you mentioned specific genres and stuff, and we mentioned a few artists you guys have covered, but is there any specific artists? I like to call these your aha moments, like when you really like when you're younger and heard an artist and said, "I want to do that." Is there anything specific that you guys recall to mind individually, or?
So, like a lot of the stuff that we do, like Sublime and Alanis, I feel like we all sort of tap into our stuff. But ever since Dennis has joined, we've definitely been doing some more like bluesier stuff. So I kind of want to pass it to
Yaba.
Dennis to like talk about his inspirations with like.
Mm,
I mean, my inspiration, I grew up like listening to all classic rock and like funk and Motown and stuff like that. So, um, and then yeah, I was into just I'm a huge music nerd. Like I went crazy like as a kid, just like reading all the CDs, like playing everything,
Yeah.
and just exploring all that. And but like in terms of like my taste, it's just I'm a guitarist, so like a lot of like soloists I like, a lot of just jam bands and,
Mhm.
and stuff like
mm,
that. Um, I don't know. I just feel like that energy, like the jam energy, it just leans.
mm.
Mhm.
Everyone can play, everyone can knows blues, but it's more like the feeling is like what you're aiming for.
Right.
Yeah.
And like that's where we all meet as like
Mm.
that's what's American music is just
Yeah.
blues.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
what, like
It's a soup.
yeah,
It's all in.
of
Yeah.
styles. Like it's shown in the covers we choose, but in the originals, I think you can hear it works so well because I think the original really do have that blend of all
Bunch of
those
different things.
genres. Like it's not really easy to pin down, but
Yeah.
Which
but,
allows
Right.
also allows us to do anything we want, not being put in a box. Like,
Mhm.
and I think that even comes down to the name, not bad, pretty good. Like that means whatever we want it to mean.
Right.
And we all bring a little, something a little different to the table as far as like it, music and things we want to do, but like more importantly, inspiration. We all like. I think we all would have a different answer for you as
Yeah.
far as what our inspiration is, to be honest.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, there's like
And I think it's,
differences in ages
Yeah,
too,
yeah,
especially for them and for me. Like I'm an 80s child.
yeah, there's a little
They're
bit of an
90s.
age gap. And
Really?
also,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Vampire.
41.
yeah,
What?
Yeah, I'm the youngest.
She's aging like a fine wine, and we're all gonna age like milk. So.
We're already getting pretty chunky and
Oh
spoiled.
my gosh. Oh my God. No, just whatever. But oh man.
Yeah, so there's like that whole range of
Yeah.
inspiration. Like
Yeah. And also shout out to the other artists that we work with too,
Yeah.
because I feel like
Also,
they inspire us to like, do more with the band and get more
Yeah.
gigs, be out there in the community, and they always show
Yeah.
up. So we try to do the
That's-
same thing. So like,
and
Right. Yeah.
community for sure. I would say, like, one of the biggest, and this is, I guess off topic, but like one of the biggest reasons for our success, however you view it, is the community that we work with.
Yeah.
And that being bars over bars, but also just like independently. I mean, we've just met a whole bunch of artists that I'll be pulling in their own
Yeah.
direction, and
dozens
like
and dozens.
just to
Yeah.
be able to be associated with and be in the same room with, but also get
Sharing
be honored to
stage.
share the
Yeah.
stage. these incredible people out of Boston that like, you know, somebody out here is gonna make it because
Yeah.
there's a lot of talent, and we've been just blessed to be in an area where like venues and shows and all these artists are within
Yeah.
uh
Think of
driving.
five. Think of the guys at 5x2. I mean, those guys are so forth pushing the envelope on not just any artist, but any young artists too. Like I think of Circus Trees or Pillbook and those guys. We play. I remember when Circus Trees started, and now they're like touring everywhere. Good for them. Shout out Circus Trees. But
That's awesome. Like we've only been together, we're not even on 2 years. So the fact
ah,
that for me, like it was an extreme growth. I
yeah.
mean, we started off at this teeny tiny little venue, and then now we're just like almost every single weekend is double booked, if not at least one show every week on the weekends. And in the
Hmm.
summer, I felt like exhausted
Yeah.
because we just were nonstop relentless. And now we're like getting booked for bigger things in Boston,
Yeah.
festivals. Like Halloween Salem is insane. We were downtown, and I
Yeah.
literally, for as far as my eye could see, like, there were people dancing and singing, and there were people that came up to us that said they were watching some like Beatles cover band at like the gazebo downtown by the Commons. And they were like, we heard your band from standing over there, and we followed the sound, and we came to check you out, and
It was sick.
we're going back this Halloween.
Yeah.
So
Very
it's like
good. Very good.
they're freaking exciting.
As
Shout out,
someone
Hear it on
who,
your podcast.
shout out the
Like,
yeah, here you go.
shout
Yes,
out the Collective and PBD TV.
yes, absolutely, of course. Um, th- I love the name, by the way. Uh, Not bad, pretty good, because it kind of reminds me of what was it?
oh, I have a story for you about that name, but
Yeah.
we're gonna
Okay,
let
fair
you
enough.
Sorry, sorry.
I'm right. I'm gonna get to there, but it reminds me of my old band. For whatever reason, we started calling ourselves something something by a t-shirt because why not? I don't know if you
Wow.
guys had recalled that group or not, but we were here, there, and this is a number of years ago now. But at one point, we had played the Middle East Downstairs in Cambridge, and
Ooh,
that was
uh,
for someone to have walked past a photo. They have like all these photos of people who have played there, and to have a photo of Joe Satriani right there, who's my favorite guitar player, on that stage. I'm like, I need to be on stage right tonight because that's where he stood. It's like
That's
little
awesome.
dorky little things like that. It's like, yeah,
that's
whatever.
like stuff, manifestation stuff. Like
Literally.
I
Right,
want,
right.
and there you are.
But where can everybody find you on the interweb, intergrid, everywhere? What are your plugs
Yeah.
there?
So Instagram is where we're most active on Instagram, which is not dot bad dot pretty dot good. Uh,
Okay.
yeah, we're kind of slow as far as getting up on YouTube and Spotify. So we like are still working on releasing our first single slash project, which is in the works.
Hmm.
But yeah, not bad, pretty good on Instagram. Not bad, pretty good on Facebook. We got a couple. If you put up not bad, pretty good on YouTube, I think a couple of videos will pop up.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
on my YouTube page, Robbie Rowe, ROBBYROWE. That's where you can find we have different set recaps. We have
Mm.
vlogs out. So go check them out. They're on there. I post them up. And we also have merch. Got some more merch coming out. I'm really excited about this new line. We got some
Yeah.
more designs by Dennis Collins. Crazy.
Hell yeah.
This is like our main shirt over here with Edgar,
Yeah.
Our famous tip
mascot.
guy,
Yeah.
Is that his Edgar? Is it?
Edgar. Yes.
Can,
Where is
Perfect.
he?
can we
Oh, you
Can we-
left him at home?
can we say the quick origin story about Edgar real quick?
Please do. Yeah.
Casey, please.
So
he's like,
He
hold your hat.
passes it over.
a church, and then it was a funeral home, or a funeral home, then a church, and then a multifamily house, and then like we got it. 20 years later, my dad finds a gravestone in the backyard, and it says Edgar Dow, and he's a World War II veteran.
Oh no.
And that year, he got a monkey that's like a butler that like holds out like a tray.
Sure.
So we put out our tips for that. And when my dad found the gravestone and named the monkey Edgar after the World War II veteran that we found.
Okay.
It's just a wild origin story.
It's not morbid.
And Chuck's dad, or Jared's dad, Chuck.
My name's not Jared.
It's J-Box.
Yeah.
And started a band with also his Jared's mom, and it's called Edgar Town, and it's still going.
Okay.
Which is also like, you know, a
Yeah,
callback
yeah.
to the parents and family.
That's really cool. I love that. It's like
Yeah.
kind of generational. It reminds me of Blackstone Cherry. I don't know if you know that group. Their parents, I think they're a four-piece band from like middle of nowhere, Kentucky or something like that. And they're the drummer, I think two of the other members, three of the four members their parents were in bands together. And then one day they just hijacked the gear and now they're like one of the biggest touring bands, you know.
System, some of the
Those speakers are dinosaurs. They're
Nice.
so large, so heavy.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, do what you got to do. You know, it puts,
Yeah, I
That's the
mean,
oldest thing.
sure. It is
You-
probably
you-
as old as me.
you were gonna tell me the name story also. We got time, so
the
we're
name
good.
story
Yeah.
is so funny.
Oh.
So it's like one of our first times that we had like friends come and check out our jam session. He wanted to do a little jam and he wanted to get on and do a song with us, which we did end up recording with him, which is awesome. Cryptic.
Shout out Cryptic.
Anyways, he was listening to us do a song and he was just so happy after he heard it. And he was like, guys, that was not bad, pretty good. And I was like, that's the name of the band. That's hilarious. Like, yeah, we're not bad. We're pretty good.
Yeah.
We had
We don't set it here. We don't set it here.
we had like a show like
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
ago, and we're like, we don't have a band name yet. And Cryptic's like, well, you guys are not bad, pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah. So our friend named us.
The
That
origin.
reaction that was just like so fitting.
Yeah. There's
Mantra like of all of our like energy. with
Oh,
the
yeah.
playing, like,
Yeah.
We're not
For
egotistical. We're humble. I'm
Not bad, pretty good.
you got to acknowledge it. You know, it's just like it's like
Also-
yeah, good.
You keep it as standard and then blow them away, then that's
Ooh, I like that. That's a good mentality.
Well,
Oh,
and then you're like, awful.
You're
You're
like,
like bleeding.
I see where I get it now.
That's like this. That's like that scene from Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure at the end of the movie where George Carlin is like, "They play a little," and he starts shredding it.
Right. Oh, we
Well,
play a
which,
little.
by the way, trivia, if you know this, who was the guitar player who actually played the parts for George Carlin's hands there?
I don't know.
Mm.
Should know, but I don't know.
I think that
He's
movie-
I think Guitar Man back there would know here.
I was thinking like Steve.
I'm just gonna guess Steve Vai, but I don't know.
Very good guess. He is a Steve though.
Oh, Steve.
Stevie Ray Vaughan.
He's a Stevie, but he's not Stevie Ray Vaughan.
Phoenix.
Now we're getting into the
Going back.
this guy's I don't know how much of a household name he is. But he's a guy called Stevie Salas, who's played with a lot of household names. He's played with Rod Stewart. He's played with Mick Jagger. He's played with
Stevie.
Okay.
Stevie Salas. Yep.
Rod Stewart and Mick Jagger, though.
Stevie.
No big deal.
Stevie. Yeah, from School of Rock there.
He's like,
Stevie.
yeah, Stevie.
He's doing the whole thing. There you go. Oh my gosh. This is it has turned into a madhouse here, and we love it. We have it no other way.
You're welcome,
That's
man.
kind of like a it just shows how our shows go.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, speaking of Stevie's, and shout out to Robbie here. I'd never seen such a quick guitar transition in a song apart from Stevie Ray Vaughan when you broke a string at Willows,
That was
and
okay.
that was pretty good.
First time that ever
Props.
happened. Took it with such grace.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why you always have to have a backup.
And
That's just,
on the Rusted Root song,
Mhm.
that another string broke on that guitar.
Really?
I broke two strings on, I broke one string on one guitar and another string on another.
Yeah. Gotcha. Oh my gosh.
I break a string a lot. I guess I'm just so excited and like good at playing guitar. No.
Well, you gotta use
That's that we're humbling.
yeah, not bad, pretty good, but no, it's just
Yeah.
kidding.
But there you go,
No, I got you. We don't have an endorsement here or a sponsorship, but String Joy. I love String Joy strings, and those things are coated and treated strings, so they will last a lot longer.
Bust strings.
Oh, yeah.
You need it.
Yeah,
I'll write it in the comments.
Do you know any drumsticks? Do we
They-
have any?
Oh
I
my God.
wish.
Too.
String Joy. Yeah.
Oh,
Just
word.
look those up. Yeah.
Word.
Yeah. Sponsor us, String Joy.
right?
That's the only ones I use.
Dario, I love you. I've been using you for 2 decades now.
There you go. There you go. I'm not going to throw shade. I used another company for almost 20 years and they wouldn't endorse me, so I went another way.
Well,
It's good. It's not bad. It's pretty good.
It's not bad, pretty good.
every chance that I get to say that, I do say that.
Yeah,
I'm like,
It's like, yeah, of course. Why wouldn't you? It's free promo, you know?
every opportunity, I'm annoying.
No, that's all right. Alrighty, and we're stopping the tape right about. For more of my original content, visit my website, www.andyconley.com.